Join me as I dive into the complex world of politics and take on the challenge of uncovering what really makes Trump so influential. Today, we're going to explore the factors that contribute to Donald Trump's immense influence in American politics and beyond, from his unorthodox rise to power to his ability to shape public opinion. Trump's impact on the political landscape is undeniable. In the world of politics, gaining influence is no easy feat. Most politicians struggle to connect with their base, craft a compelling message, and maintain a strong media presence. However, Trump's approach seems to defy conventional norms. This unapologetic style and controversial comments and ability to tap into the emotions of his supporters have allowed him to build a loyal following. What makes Trump different from so many other politicians? Why does his influence seem so powerful and persistent? Well, to understand that, we need to take a closer look at how Trump communicates, the way he uses media, and the emotional connections he builds with his base. Let's start with his communication style. Trump's way of speaking is unlike anything we've seen from the traditional politicians. Trump is raw, unscripted, he speaks his mind, often with blunt and controversial remarks that keep him in the headlines. His supporters see that as refreshing, someone who isn't afraid to tell it like it is, instead of using political jargon. Trump speaks in a way that feels casual, direct, and accessible. Or whether you agree with him or not makes him relatable to millions of Americans who just feels disconnected from traditional politics. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Trump's communication isn't just about what he says, it's about how he says it. His language is often filled with strong emotion, simple words, and memorable catchphrases. Terms like fake news, build the wall, America first have become iconic slogans that strike in people's minds. These short, powerful phrases resonate because they simply complex issues into ideas and that are easy to understand and repeat. Another major factor in Trump's influence is his use of social media. Now, most politicians rely heavily on traditional media, interviews, news segments, and public statements. But Trump flipped the script. He took to social media, especially Twitter, to connect directly with his audience, bypassing traditional news outlets entirely. By tweeting in real time, Trump was able to control the conversation, responding instantly to headlines and public events. This gave him an edge, allowing him to shape public opinion in a way that few politicians could match. According to Pew, a research center study, a staggering 70% of Trump supporters said that they rely on the tweets to get their news and information. That statistics alone shows the power of his social media presence. With over 80 million Twitter followers before his account was suspended, Trump's tweets were more than just messages. They were media events. His controversial remarks would make headlines within minutes after dominating news cycles for days. This ability to command attention gave Trump incredible control over the national conversation, a skill few politicians have mastered. But social media alone isn't enough to explain Trump's influence. His rallies are another key factor. Trump's campaign events aren't just speeches, they're full blown performances designed to energize his supporters, pack stadiums, and roaring crowds and passionate chants. These events create a powerful emotional connection between Trump and his followers. His supporters described these rallies as exciting, almost like a rock concert. Attendees feel energized, inspired, and connected to larger movement. That emotional bond builds loyalty, and that loyalty keeps his influence strong even during controversial or scandals. One of the most striking examples of Trump's ability to defy expectation was in 2016, the presidential election. Most political analysts and media outlets dismissed Trump's chances earlier on, yet against all odds he won. His campaign tapped into the frustration and concerns of millions of voters who felt ignored by the traditional politicians. By positioning himself as an outsider, Trump was able to connect with voters who wanted change. And let's not forget the power of Trump's brand. Long before he entered politics, Trump was a celebrity businessman who known for his bold personality, luxury hotels, and TV show The Apprentice. This pre-existing fame gave him a massive platform that most politicians could only dream of. By blending politics with his brand, Trump created an identity that extends far beyond the political sphere. His name has been used to sell everything from hats to shirts to gold plated steaks. Love him or hate him, Trump's brand is recognized worldwide, and that recognition gives him influence even in areas unrelated to politics. In 2017, Time magazine named Trump one of the most influential people in the world. Whether you agree with his politics or not, there's no denying that Trump has left lasting impact on America's culture and politics. His influence has shaped everything from immigration policies to media coverage, and his presence continues to spark debate across the globe. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Trump's influence isn't tied to just one factor. It's a combination of his communication style, mastery of social media, his ability to connect emotionally with his base, and his larger than life brand. But perhaps the most important thing to understand is this: Trump knows how to grab an audience in politics. Attention is power. His ability to control the conversation, energize his supporters, and maintain a strong media presence has kept him relevant even after leaving office. Whether you're a supporter or a critic, there's no denying that Trump's influence will be felt for years to come. His unique ability to connect with people, shape narratives, and create a movement is something political analysts will study for decades. So, what do you think makes Trump so influential? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's keep the conversation going.